What up, YouTube? What's going on? Beautiful day in the Valley of the Sun. It's crazy. I went to this job interview, got off work a little bit early today to go interview at a couple different places. And one of the jobs is a glass recycling plant. And I thought, oh yeah, I'll just be working the production line and I'll just be separating, big and small glass. Nope. It's not exactly what it is. What's crazy is as soon as I walked onto the property, there's literally glass everywhere. Everywhere. You're walking on it, it's everywhere. And then I walk into the warehouse and it literally, picture like the dustiest warehouse you've ever seen in your entire life, okay? But it's not dust in the air. It's actually fine micro particles of glass just everywhere. And the guy says, well, you got to put on this hard hat and these protective glasses and you got to wear this mask. And I said, okay. And I'm looking at the mask and it's, not even an N95. It's just like a regular like dust mask, like you could buy at like the hardware store, like the dollar store. And I'm just like, are these masks sufficient? And he's like, well, they were talking about getting respirator masks, but they said that, no, we're not going to do that because, it's not necessary. And the plant manager said that, what do you say, OSHA. He said that OSHA said that they're perfectly suitable masks. And I was like, well, dude, it's one thing to wear a mask for 8 to 10 hours a day. You're not getting the proper level of oxygen. And under OSHA's conditions, that shows that it's a hazardous environment if you're not getting the proper amount of oxygen. On top of that, working in here where I'm wearing the mask because of all the particles in the air of glass that we're doing in a glass recycling plant, I was like, dude, there's so much in here. I'm like, I don't think, this wage is worth risking my life to be breathing in tiny particles of glass. Long story short, it just gave me a whole new appreciation, for what certain people do, certain jobs, how hard their job is, and the environmental stresses of what they have to deal with, and circumstantially based on the duties of their job, just that environment. I mean, talk about hazardous. They don't even have the right equipment, the right masks to be working with glass recycling. I mean, literally those particles were everywhere in the air. It was just like, I'm like, oh my God, I've been in here 5 minutes. I'm like, how would I do this 8 to 10 hours a day? I've been trying to get a third job, trying to make extra money. And it just goes to show you all the jobs that people do that we have no idea kind of what certain people deal with in certain industries and how hard their job is just from the elements that they're exposed to. And it gives you a whole new appreciation. So much respect to all the service workers, not just in the United States, but worldwide, that do what they do to make life livable for the rest of us, and how important recycling is. But yeah, much respect to y'all, for sure.